All right, I have no idea what's going on. I know there's a lot of stuff going on, so we're gonna check out Kill's
Put out the
videos.
termination announcement of Celine Tatsuki.
Chaotic is also here, so I'm gonna watch both of these back to back, and then
Made a
we'll
tweet
talk.
I'm gonna just mute
requesting that
myself and watch the
artists or
stream for
anyone
right
that
now.
has ever really worked with Nijisanji or had any awful experience with them to please reach out. Really, I asked for any experiences, and all of the experiences shared with me were quite awful. No one shared any real good experiences when working with Nijisanji.
Well,
Today
damn.
what we're doing is going over 3 stories / experiences that people have shared with me. These all lining up with things that we've already heard about Nijisanji and kind of making the situation for Nijisanji even worse, making them look unprofessional as hell and an awful company to work with. I want this to serve as maybe a warning to anyone wanting to potentially work or audition for the company. The first 2 stories we'll look at are from artists, and the last one is coming from someone that auditioned for the company and got through the auditioning process a bit, where they were then told something quite interesting from Nijisanji that again lines up with something we've heard in the past. My goal with this video isn't to make Nijisanji go under. None of these are super hard-hitting or will make them get sued or anything. They're just quite awful experiences, and also I want to say these are all alleged. These 3 people shared their alleged stories with me, and I will be keeping them all anonymous as they have requested, and even if they didn't request, I definitely would have just kept them anonymous so Nijisanji can't go after them, fans can't go after them. I just want to make sure they are
So it's all made up. Kill's making all these stories up. He ain't got no name, no proof.
safe. But before I potentially get myself sued, let me sponsor the video with my merch that has finally
you got merch.
I've partnered with Otakuban to finally release merchandise of the plush that is constantly on my desk in certain videos and also in the bottom left of this video. We currently have a shirt, a sticker, and a keychain / charm live on the site right now. We are still cooking up more and we'll have even more merchandise coming out very soon with some great
I'm
art
gonna need more
attached
than
to it.
this.
If you
Where's
purchase
the
a shirt, by
plush
the way,
at?
you will receive an automatic 2% off of a charm / sticker.
That's
By the
it?
way, the charms are limited time only.
2%.
The sale for those are ending on
What
March
the
11th,
fuck?
so please get those while they last. The link for the merch is down in the description.
What am I supposed to do
or
with
here on
2%?
screen. Let's go ahead and get into this expose type video. So the first one again comes out from an artist saying, I worked with Nijisanji to make art for a music video one of the livers did. I won't give names to not implicate myself nor the livers as they didn't do anything wrong in this case. They refused to send me an NDA until a week before the music video came out, given that the liver had to legit beg their managers to pay attention and give me a contract, and once I was finally given a contract after the liver forced their managers to, you know, do their job, it was incorrect. The music video title and whatnot was incorrect. I emailed them back about it,
music video was also?
but I
What the
signed
fuck?
regardless because I was just extremely excited to work with a massive company like Any Color. They
You signed an NDA that was incorrect? Okay.
never supported the live
All right.
regards to the music video or the art and made me change my art a few times. What fun. And I feel
What up,
really
bud?
bad for this person going through this experience. They were excited to work with this company and work with this talent. However, Any Color and Nijisanji
Why
sold
though?
that situation and ruined
Masashi,
their
we sit
experience by
in the
refusing to give them an
streaming
NDA,
channel
having
on the
incorrect
Discord.
names on the NDA, and not supporting the art or music video whatsoever. And this lines up with other things we've heard throughout this last week, stuff that we have covered, where people have stated multiple times that Nijisanji is very unprofessional when giving out NDAs, takes forever to give NDAs, or has given incorrect names on NDAs.
And if they're really messing up this badly when it comes to NDAs, at this point, I personally want to see the livers' contracts and just read through this shit. Because if they're messing up on all these other contracts, how do we know they're not messing up with the livers themselves? And if they're fucking up the livers' NDAs, well, at that point, you guys might as well just come out and be like, yeah, they're doing this. You can't even get sued. Like, dude, the paperwork's fucked up. What are they going to do? Like, I don't... That's so
Many
weird.
people are sharing that same experience. I don't know how a
Well,
massive
Johnny?
company like this can be so awful at giving out correct NDAs to people. You would think that if you want people to be hush-hush about things, you would give them a proper NDA, because if it's invalid,
Then they can say whatever.
the hell they want. On to the next artist, though, where they said, I've worked with numerous Nijisanji members directly for a lot of their VR chat models and other VR chat-related projects. I can tell you that Celine and every single one of them was extremely kind and great to work with. There were no issues whatsoever about any payments from the talents, just one time where it was delayed for quite a long time, but that wasn't Celine. I do want to say, and I don't know if this is public information, but every single talent paid for the work they did out of their own pocket. This one lining up from things that we heard from Doki Bird, where she stated she did not make any profit and spent $200,000 last year on events and projects. They continued, one of the members even confirmed with me that it's completely normal that the talents will pay out of their own pockets for any and all personal projects.
Which is crazy to hear. What's the point of signing for a company if they're not going to really do anything?
The only projects Nijisanji will cover is when they are for the entire branch and not just an individual. But even then, all of the anniversary projects I've worked on have been paid by the talent themselves as well. So the anniversary of them joining this company and being a part of the team and bringing people into Nijisanji doesn't even get paid for by the company. They have to shill out their own money. Allegedly, of course. They in a recent project, the talent even had to cover for us because Any Color would only pay our rate after the project was completed, which spanned multiple months. So Nijisanji expected them to continue working months on end without any pay whatsoever, which is insane.
That's crazy.
Disgusting.
You guys working for free?
Lining up with things Doki Bird has stated in her stream when returning and talking about the situation, stating that she did not make profit and had to spend $200,000 on projects last year.
That's
really disgusting that the company doesn't even pay for things like anniversary, and when they are paying for things, they expect artists to just work on projects for months on end with no pay whatsoever. Again, this is all alleged information. It's not confirmed whatsoever. Now, for the next person, they shared their experience during the audition and interview process and let me know about something Nijisanji told them when denying to allow them inside of the company. They said, I didn't work for them, but auditioned for them for the last wave TTT. I get to the interview phase as a person who was on a quote-unquote contract for another little indie that is a friend of mine. I got personally asked to stop everything with them, including not talking with them or send them messages. I was a mod for them, but they were still a friend of mine, and I'm not the type of person to let people down. I refused and I got told, quote, then come back when you'll be able to sacrifice everything for us.
Yo, that's insane to hear. Who the hell is sacrificing everything for a shit company like this? Not me.
I stayed silent because I didn't want to start drama for nothing, and I was
that's not for nothing.
Believe me. But after seeing what happened to Celine, I can finally speak up, and I'm proud to do it. Hashtag justice for Nijisanji.
I feel like you guys need to speak up more low-key. Y'all keep speaking up when everybody else does it. Sometimes y'all gotta be the first one to say some shit. Because if you don't, more people are gonna be so quiet. What if Celine never got fired? That means all of this stuff that you guys are talking about now would never be brought up. You guys need to start talking, man. I know you guys are scared to get lynched by fucking Twitter. Bro, just delete Twitter for like 2 weeks and they'll forget about it.
Ian Livers. So again, this story lining up with things that we have heard from people that shared their experience when auditioning for Nijisanji as well, like Sayu, who said that they told him he would no longer be able to do any voice acting inside of the company.
I remember that story.
He cease all voice acting activity and give up his dream of voice acting,
which
is disgusting to do.
But like, I mean, based on the conversations I had with them,
allegedly,
they did seem interested, right? But there was one thing.
By the way, did that Scarl and the Lucas shit, did any of that move forward? I know it's only been like a day and a half. Did any of that move forward? Are we still on Doki and Celine?
During the interview.
What are you gonna do tonight? Whatever you want to do, big boy.
I said no. One company told me that, not Niji, but the other company, they were like,
we got a lot of videos to catch up on.
They were like, hey, do you, for your voiceover, do you have an agent? And I was like, yeah, I have an agent. And I was like, yeah, I have an agent. And they were like, okay, would you quit your agency?
No.
And I was like, I don't feel the need to because I feel like agency and management are different. Like, okay, cool. So you prioritize your voiceover.
Yeah.
Like, huh? What? In the Genjutsu?
I would.
What?
I'd say yeah. 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 Fuck you mean?
And that didn't work out.
Fuck you mean?
Niji, they...
Scars has been resolved. Good to hear.
Not do voiceover at all. And I was like, no. And they were like, is that non-negotiable? I was like, hey,
let that happen on
to work with you guys. But yeah, that's non-negotiable.
To tell someone to sacrifice everything for the company to be able to join them is really, really weird. Again, that is just an alleged statement that Nijisanji said to someone.
Might have made it up.
Those are the experiences I wanted to share with you guys today. I really hope that more people end up coming out with
stuff. We're gonna check out. All right, now we're gonna check out the second one.
Been going on around the termination of Celine Tatsuki.
So this came out 12 hours ago.
Final statement towards Nijisanji talent statements on the whole situation, Riku Tazumi's statement on the situation. A lot of people have been attacking Nijisanji Nijisanji, the company, and also have been harassing the talents themselves. Which I do want to say right now.
Yeah, we don't agree with that. Yeah.
VTubers are being
we say it every video, bro. I don't think they give a fuck.
English is being attacked. They have started a tag on Twitter called #PositiveSpan for NijiEN. It went trending with a lot of posts of people sharing nice things for the livers and sharing nice things for the company and showing support for the company, which upset a lot of people, with a lot of people saying that they are enablers of the company.
Are they enablers of the company? Like, unfortunately, you know, the livers are owned by Nijisanji. So if you even say anything positive, even if it's regarding the talents, which, like, personally, I would say, yeah, if your favorite streamer is your favorite, let everybody know, sure, support them. But unfortunately, you are supporting a black company, right? At this point, it turns into one of those situations where people are like, oh yeah, we don't like sweatshops, we don't like child slavery, blah, 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 blah. At the same time, they're wearing Nike shoes, they have iPhones, and they have a whole bunch of stuff that allegedly, so I don't get sued, comes from shitty places that treat people like shit. So it's like, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna stop doing what you like to do? Like, everybody talks like they are, but people don't like to stop their convenient lives for some type of goal or whatever.
Tag then got taken over by a lot of people posting.
It's a lose-lose.
Like the Sinking Yacht song. People posting.
There's a song?
Tasmi doing dumb stuff. Posting memes from Reddit and talking about a song that Lyra Pandora had sung that, you know, kind of is a little sus in this situation.
Wait, what? The suicide song. Yo, I remember we heard this song. I remember a long time ago we heard this song. So I was like, yeah, it sounds nice. And then someone was like, yeah, it's about suicide. I was like, damn.
Is a little sus in this
situation. Damn.
The entire hashtag got taken by people doom posting for Nijisanji and hating on the company, like this person posting about the amount of subscribers.
That's crazy, bro. That's a whole lot of red.
Has lost. The only talent in EN that has gained subscribers.
Ooh, Rosemi.
As of right now as well, Doki.
Well, hey, Rosemi deserves it too. She's awesome.
Bird has officially surpassed Pandora and is close to 600,000 subscribers on YouTube. Huge congratulations to her for that. But amongst this entire situation, there have started to be people that do not believe anything that Doki Bird has been saying and are not siding with her whatsoever.
That's fine. You can't expect every single person to believe Doki. You just can't. Just like you can't expect every single person to believe Nijisanji. There's going to be people that are on either side. Like, that's how battles work.
Japanese viewers don't necessarily care about the situation.
Of course they don't. Why would they?
Blindly support the company. However, there are also a lot of people on the English fan base that do not care about the situation and just want to watch their favorite talents. I posted this earlier today on Twitter, but this is someone in the comment section of Ike Evelyn saying, I don't care what they say. Even if you killed a girl, we'll still stay.
Bro, you're crazy. This person is long gone. Do not be like whoever the hell this was, bro. And the other 4 people three people, because I'm pretty sure he liked his own comment, weirdo.
With you.
That's weird.
Is proven that
That's weird.
Using or harassing Doki inside of Nijisanji, they would still support him no matter what.
Y'all are crazy.
Wild thing to think about.
Man, where's the loyalty like that for me? I'm about to start taking over.
Disgusting thing to comment. Now,
Let's go.
I do not support people going after Ike or anyone in this situation whatsoever and harassing them. Let their audience keep supporting them. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. Doki Bird herself wants people to stop harassing them. She wants to move on from the situation and does not want people to go through the same thing that she went through. I'm just pointing this out because this is a disgusting comment. We also had some quote retweeting Doki with things like, I don't know, but those who had real attempts probably won't be tweeting / sharing about it repeatedly as easily. I mean, to your family or only the closest friends, maybe, not to the public, I guess.
Bro, shut up. You've never been sued or had anybody slander you. Who gives a fuck what you think? You're not Doki.
Saying, Doki Bird, please stop using this to get public sympathy. Attempts are not something light or in any way a ploy to get attention.
Another idiot. That's crazy.
So this person is downplaying Doki Bird's attempts and pretty much insinuating that they do not believe Doki Bird in the slightest and are saying that her attempts aren't even real.
Bro, if her attempts weren't real, then they wouldn't be having this whole issue. If her attempts weren't real, Nijisanji could have easily proven it. But yet, we're talking about lawyers, hospital visits, and a whole bunch of shit. Ain't no way this shit all just fake.
Which
can't
is
just make it all up.
To even think about or even say publicly. In the beginning of Doki's statement, she said she was ready to move on from all of this and had.
Yeah, we were legit. We were all moving on, and then Nijisanji brought it back. They were like, "Hey, by the way, everything she said was a lie. Here's Vox Akuma, Lyra Pandora, and Ike Evelyn to talk about it for us. Like, what the fuck? Y'all brought it back.
She was forced to respond and make the final statement that she did. If Nijisanji hadn't said anything and made the situation worse, things would have definitely just blown over within another month. It would have been fine for Nijisanji. They would have probably gotten their investors back. The situation
probably
would not be as bad as it is right now. Doki wanted to end things neutrally, wanted to move on with her life and do what she wanted to do as Doki Bird without having to deal with this situation.
Bro, she up right now. She has nothing. Like, y'all talking about giving her attention, bro. She has 500,000 subscribers. Like, what more attention does she need?
Streamer by the name of 39 Death, who has pretty much attacked Doki Bird and spread misinformation.
Okay, let's sue his ass.
Doki Bird's document was kind of insane, and we're saying things like she kind of publicly slandered and caused a witch hunt, which is wrong entirely.
That sounds like slander in itself. Let's sue his bitch ass. Let's see how he like it. Let's go. Let's go to court.
Multiple times not to harass anyone or go after anyone. She has never released any names whatsoever, and she never even
didn't even say people's names.
Bullied by livers inside of the company at all.
She didn't even say livers. Everybody was on the whole case of management was the issue. And then Nijisanji said that she said livers and management. So it's not even coming out of her mouth that livers did this. So this whole witch hunt for the livers, I feel like this is like shooting yourself in the foot. You know, it's like, yeah, bang, shoot myself in the foot. Oh my God, you shot me. Like, no, that's not what happened.
She dropped her statement after the termination. She said she was bullied within and was not going to be silenced anymore.
Within. Yeah, I mean, but that could mean anything. Just within. I mean, that's it. Like, I would assume, because everybody else on the internet was saying management. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Like, this whole situation started because of bad management and miscommunication and no accountability. What the hell does the other livers have to do with it? I don't know.
She never said it was by livers or anyone that was a co-worker of hers. Instead, you know who did release that information?
Nijisanji
themselves in the termination.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
The termination notice, it said that Selin stated that she was being bullied and harassed from within the company by fellow talents. Again, something that Doki Bird did not share herself and had no plans of even releasing at Nijisanji.
Bro, I'm glad I'm back, but it's like, damn, I really came back and they're still stupid. I don't get it.
Only made the situation.
Why are these people so dumb?
Time and time
Y'all
again.
had a week.
With all this going on, there has also been a new document that has come up titled
From where?
/Doki Bird and Nijisanji EN, a different truth. And this document
a different truth. What does that mean? A different truth. Okay.
Amongst Niji fans on Twitter, using the positive Niji Ian spam hashtag as well, trying to pretty much use this document as a way to support the talents inside of Nijisanji. And the document is so disappointing to read
it's
on a lot of the things that they say. I'm not going to read the whole document here. I'm just going to read the TLDR here.
Okay,
I'll let you guys make an opinion. I am going to read the entire document on stream though. So,
go do a stream.
Link to my stream later today. I'll get into the reason why I'm not going to read the entire document in a moment after we read the TLDRs and takeaways they want people to have from this. They said the simplistic narrative of Nijisanji Black Company and Selin's claims that she made no profit in the past year are incredibly misleading. Calling these out does not make someone a company bootlicker. Any color has many flaws. Instead, it demands a focus on the facts.
So what's the facts?
Takeaway alone.
So what's the facts?
To me.
No. Let him keep spitting. He trying to spit. All right, let's hear the facts because he said these are facts. Let's hear it.
Selin saying she made no profit is not misleading whatsoever. She spent $200.
We gonna fast forward.
The company did not help her. Company doesn't pay for these. Made no profit. Also, the facts that we have. They also say there are important contradictions and omissions between the different statements made by Any Color, the Livers, and Selin.
No shit. That's the reason why we going to court, bro. Are you daft? Are you not paying attention? Everybody keeps saying different shit. That's the reason why we go to court. If they could. I don't even think they can.
Since the final Nijisanji statement so far, Selin's attitude towards legal activity and the overall situation appears to have changed somewhat. It hasn't changed. Doki has stated multiple times that she wants to move on from this situation. She always wanted things to end neutrally, but she was forced to. Then they said as long as Selin provides no evidence of this bullying and harassment, every liver under Nijisanji EN will continue to suffer immense levels of harassment that has prevented every liver from carrying out their jobs to different extents.
Bro, that's literally Nijisanji's fault. Doki never even talked about the livers. Sounds like a not my problem situation.
So what they're pretty much saying is that they would like Celine or Doki Bird to release the names, which would only...
That would make it worse. That would make it worse. That would make it worse because then, let's say if you say like 3 people, right? 3 people's names. After those people get their ass cheeks torn up, people are going to be like, what about the rest of y'all? Because the rest of y'all knew because you guys are best friends, right? Because, right, some of these people always do collabs together. So some of them even call each other bestie and all this other shit, right? So obviously they would know. So, you know what I'm saying? That wouldn't make it better. If anything, it'd make it worse.
Matters worse. Doki Bird not releasing the names is doing justice for them.
That's a favor. That's not justice. That's a favor.
On who bullied her because she does not want those people to be harassed off the internet or go through anything that she went through. Sure, right now, the talents are receiving hate, and that sucks. I 100% agree. They should not be receiving harassment. At the same time, releasing the names would only make things worse.
Yes.
They also then had an entire segment dedicated to borderline personality disorder to try and, you know, clear up some situations around Doki Bird and try and, you know, make more things make sense.
Are they trying to give a diagnosis on Doki Bird's mental health or some shit?
Which is wild to me. But
let me read this. Doki Bird has previously been public with her borderline personality disorder. Please consider the following extracts from the U.S. National Institute of Mental Health. People with borderline personality disorder may experience intense mood swings and feel uncertainty about how they see themselves. Their feelings for others can change quickly and swing from extreme closeness to extreme dislike. What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
That's a thing that I thought I should maybe bring up to you.
You know what the best part is? I've actually been diagnosed with BPD. So it's like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? There's medication.
Like I said, though, there have been a lot of Nijisanji fans trying to spread this document who have
Who the hell ringing my door?
Community.
Food's here. I love this room. I can just look out the window and see who's at the front door.
Noted by people. The community note reading the document contains multiple downplays and comparisons towards Celine's mental health and work life. It also completely neglects the fact that Celine herself, now Doki Bird, found out about her termination only after the announcement, and links to Doki Bird's tweet where she said that. There have also been people that have quote retweeted saying, just like positive spin from Niji, this document was created by users of an infamous site focused on doxing and harassing VTubers, especially Hololive members. A site that even VT considers the lowest of scum.
So maybe somebody is literally just trying to set the place on fire because it'll be funny. So this person might not even be legit.
Yeah, quite a roller coaster this video was. Thank you all
this
so
is
much
interesting.
for watching. Please let me know what you all think about everything we talked about down below. Hit that subscribe button. And
honestly, it seems like nothing has happened besides people just been yelling at Celine / Doki because they're upset. But besides that, business as usual.